I'm here with a team of community-based organizations representing youth and civil society organizations from Kenya. We have a coordination mechanism. Our topic for discussion is going to be partnerships for accelerating SDG implementation, but we may zero down to SDG 8. But what is more important for us is to talk about how do you effectively engage civil society organizations and young people to contribute to achievement of SDGs. So to my left, Sharon, I start off with you. How has the EU Meta engaged civil society organizations and how effectively is it working?
So the EU Meta has engaged the civil society organization by providing a platform, which is the inclusive dialogue mechanism, which brings together over 100 CSOs and gives them an opportunity for engagement, meaningful engagement, in terms of donor engagement, in terms of being able to influence policies, in terms of being able to have their voices amplified, because you understand that the voices of the CSOs are quite important when we talk about the advancement of the SDGs. And this partnership, this sort of a partnership between the EU and the CSOs is a catalyst in terms of how the SDGs are accelerating, having in mind that we are remaining just 5 years for the actualization or to get to the end of the SDGs.
That's impressive. And to you, Brian, the young people that you represent, how is the Meta program engaging with them, and how does this contribute to accelerating achievement of SDGs that are under review?
Yes, thank you very much. Through the Meta program, we have the European Union Youth Sounding Board. And this sounding board is very important because it has provided an opportunity for 15 young people from across the country representing different genders, representing different regions, to be able to come together and to be meaningfully engaged and included in policy development and in the implementation of projects. And our work is focused around 3 thematic areas. The first thematic area is digitalization, knowing the importance of young people being included in the digital economy and its potential to create millions of jobs for our fellow youth. The second theme is on green transition, looking at climate adaptation, because we know that young people are the ones who are most affected by climate change. Their livelihoods has been lost by the extreme weather conditions, so they need more funding and support for adaptation. And the last theme is on peace and governance, and we know the role that young people play in building social cohesion and also fighting against crime in our society.
Okay, talking about governance and participation and inclusivity, do you feel like in the last 5 days we've been here, the representation of civil society and young people has been effective? And what is the take home? So you have five seconds and we'll say thanks.
The representation of the CSOs has been quite effective because we are here. And the reason why we are here is to make sure that we get to be part of the process as we are reviewing the SDG goals, as we are trying to figure out how far have we come, what can we do in order to accelerate the implementation of the goals. And this is quite important because the transformation of Africa is shaped by those closest to the ground. And those closest to the ground are the CSOs. And this is why we are able to be part of the process and be able to amplify the outcomes of this process in the CSO space.
Okay, and Brian, do you think the youth have been effectively engaged?
Absolutely. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to the Economic Commission for Africa and also the Meta program for supporting young people to participate in this conference, but also to meaningfully participate, because we've seen young people engage in panel discussions, we've seen young people being at the exhibitions, and we've seen young people having their voices being heard. But the takeaway home should be that the conversation should not hear. We need to implement, just as it was said by Amina Mohammed, that Africa is still on track only to achieve 10 of the 17 SDGs. So we need more efforts, we need more financial support to be given to young people to go out and implement the solutions that we have brilliantly discussed over the past 5 days.
Thank you.